Greetings and thank you for joining us on this channel dedicated to assistive technology research and development. Over the past several months, we have been featuring a series of experiments on teleassistance and mobile accessible shopping for the blind. You can check the list of videos on this channel and watch each individual experiment. We had a volunteer couple, a sighted wife and a blind husband. This clip offers an exit interview with the couple when we sat down with them after the last teleassistance experiment was over and had an informal conversation with them about our system. The clip is mostly audio because we wanted the process to be as anonymous as possible. The interview was conducted by Aliasgar Kutiyanawala. And for those of you who have not seen the previous videos, I will briefly describe the experiment and the laboratory setup to get you into the picture so that you can better appreciate the points made in the audio interview coming later. As you can see in the background picture, the husband had a smartphone with a camera and the wife had a laptop. The phone and the laptop were wirelessly connected and ran our teleassistance software application. The husband and wife were in separate rooms. The wife acted as the remote caregiver and the husband was the shopper. The objective was for the caregiver to assist the shopper in finding specific products, like, for example, a can of black beans, and to read the product's ingredients to the shopper. The shopper's smartphone read a UDP server and sent images to a UDP client on the guide's computational device, which was a laptop in our case. The guide could control various parameters of the image stream from the shopper. All communication occurred over UDP. And the visual impaired, the shopper input the IP address and port number of the client to the server, which used it to transmit images to the client. This is the interface, the graphical user interface that the remote guide used to start, stop, and pause the incoming image stream, and to change image parameters like resolution and quality. And the pause option allowed her to hold the current image on the screen when she wanted to read something in the image. And here comes the actual interview. I hope you enjoy it because it gave us lots of interesting insights.
Okay, so what did you guys think about this?
I thought it was good. I think like we said, that if you know like how to communicate, like what means what, then it'd be a lot easier. But it went really well, and I could see things really clearly. Like once I got in focus, then I could read everything just fine. You know?
Okay.
So that was like, if you wanted to know anything about the product, it would be definitely able to do it.
Okay. Sachin?
The getting used to part is the directions.
Okay.
The more you do it, I think you'll figure out
okay.
the technique. Then the other thing is that it'll be nice if it's not, you don't have to rely on just someone being in front of a computer and a landline, but rather like phone to phone.
Okay. We kind of tried that, but we were having some problems, and like we aren't really well versed with web development and things like that. But theoretically it could be easily ported such that you can have it like an Android app for it and things like that as well.
Okay.
So the person need not actually have to be in front of a computer.
In-house.
You could do it either ways. So. Anything that you liked about the system that you did not like?
I liked that you could pause the picture so that it wouldn't matter if he put the product down or moved or anything, I could still read what was there. And just the fact that he could scan like a big area, and so like if he doesn't know where to go or whatever, if you just scan like a 360, then I'd be like, oh, okay, you need to go to the right, or it was right in front of you.
Okay.
So that was good. It was kind of hard for me to tell, like the height. Like if it was in a place that I wasn't familiar with, like, it'd be hard to tell like where he was holding it. And that would probably just be another communication thing. Like, is the phone at your shoulder level, or where is the phone? Because then I could say, okay, it's above your head, or it's at your shoulder level or eye level or something. But
cool.
I think that was good.
I think it's definitely useful when, to scan every barcode to find the product you want takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
So this will be a lot more easier to get a quick idea of what's around me.
Yeah. Do you guys like any other applications that you could think of? I mean, where would you use this in real life?
I think you could use it in a lot of places. I think like at a restaurant, if they could like take a picture of the menu and you could tell them what was on the menu.
Okay.
Or like if they were just at a fast food restaurant and taking a picture of the board and just, you could say, oh, okay, the price for whatever the Big Mac is $1.99 or whatever it is.
Cool.
So you could use it, I mean, you could use it really anywhere. Like if you ever don't know which way to go.
Because right now, I sometimes use Skype when I'm traveling to get some information. So, it could be in place of that.
Also, you use something like this?
Well, just Skype.
Okay.
Back and forth.
Yeah, like sometimes if he's like in an unfamiliar hotel room or something, he'll use Skype and he'll like take his laptop and show me the
with
room
the laptop.
or whatever.
Okay.
And then I can say, oh, this is where the air conditioning control is or something.
Okay.
Or like even just not for like practical purposes, but you could use it to be like, look what look at the view I have from my hotel room. And, and it's kind of like lots easier than carrying your laptop around.
And she can tell me what's outside or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just simple things. Or if I'm, in a building and trying to figure out where I need to go, what's in front of me, what's on my.
Yeah, where's the elevator or.
Yeah.
So do you see anything down
or
this
anything
hallway?
interesting that he might not catch because he doesn't know it's there.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. Any features that you would like to add on to the system? Like I think one, you might have the rotate feature so that he doesn't have to rotate the product. You can just rotate the image.
That would be a really good one because then you can just pause the frame and then rotate it so that you can read it right side up. Yeah, that would be really good because that'd be less,
less communication.
Yeah. And it'd be quicker because then instead of having to figure out things, he could be looking for the next product or he could be like putting it in his cart while I'm reviewing if it's what I really wanted or whatever.
Okay. Any other features?
I'm trying to think. I don't know, maybe if it was in color, you might be able to recognize color things, like if you know that it's in a green box, but you're not sure, how, something like that, but I mean, it's really not necessary.
Yeah, I mean, it's black and white to kind of conserve bandwidth and make it faster.
Yeah, and I think it's worth it for that. So.
Yeah. Or maybe you can have the option of selecting color and black and white from your application.
Toggling back and forth, if you want to just see something in more detail. Like if he was shopping for something where color was important, so that's a good idea.
So do you think right now, I mean, this app is good to go in the sense that, if I give this app to you, would you be able to use it or would you have to kind of make some more modifications or enhancements to it?
I think how it is really useful.
Yeah, it's useful. It'll be beneficial if a couple of those extra features will be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But without the features, it'd still be a useful tool. I think it would be.
Okay. Cool.
You want us to install on our phones?
No, I don't think so there, but I'm just kind of like figuring, what's the next step to this? Yeah.
So which OS are you running on which version?
Android.
Which?
This one is running 2.2.
2.2.